Local breaking news. This is WYFF News 4 at 6 in high definition.
Developing stories tonight out of Clemson University. The fraternity Tucker Hips was pledging has now been suspended.
And we're bringing you a big National Signing Day announcement live right here on WYFF News 4.
We begin tonight with a developing story out of Clemson University. Tucker Hips was a freshman at Clemson when he fell to his death while he was out for a run.
Tonight, the fraternity he was pledging when he fell has been suspended for 5 years. WYFF News 4's Liz Loheis has the latest from Clemson.
Michael and Carol, you may remember Hips' body was found in Lake Hartwell back in September after an early morning jog with the fraternity. The coroner said he died from a head injury that was consistent with falling about 20 feet. Now, university officials wouldn't comment today on whether this suspension has anything to do with Hips' death. A spokeswoman would only tell us that the Clemson University Hearing Board made the decision following allegations of violations of the Student Organization Conduct Code. However, a spokesperson for SIG Epps says the pain of Hips' death has only worsened by the fact that they are no closer to finding out what really happened on that September day. We'll continue to follow this developing story, and we'll have much more for you coming up tonight at 11. Liz Loheis, WYFF News 4 at Clemson University.
Liz, and another fraternity has been shut down, this one on the campus of Furman University. Brothers of Sigma Alpha Epsilon are being accused of hazing. Here's WYFF News 4's Corey Davis.
Today I spoke with a student who says he's a member of Sigma Alpha Epsilon here at Furman University. He told me his brothers don't agree with the chapter being suspended.
And I feel like that there's a lot of open ends that were never discussed towards us, and we'll continue to fight it. We went into a meeting, we had a cease and desist notice within a couple days, and after that we went into a room and they shut it down.
The national headquarters suspended the chapter for 3 years. They say students were allegedly forced to drink alcohol during midnight activities.
Being suspended, I'm pretty disappointed in it, and I feel that they didn't really do anything that warranted such a harsh reaction.
Yeah, it's a little disappointing, but I guess it is what it is, you know. They're still great guys.
The national office says the chapter's actions are, quote, completely unacceptable and have no place in our fraternity.
It's been here a long time, so it kind of stinks, but I mean, if they were abusing it, then you're not really supposed to break the rules like that.
I'm kind of surprised that something like that will happen here in this campus. I mean, there's no need for hazing.
According to the fraternity's health and safety database, the chapter at Clemson University is on social probation. The chapter at Coastal Carolina University was shut down in 2013. Chapters at USC and the College of Charleston were also put on probation 3 years ago. The Furman chapter was already on probation for alcohol violations during April of last year. University officials also say they'll be reaching out to parents of members of Sigma Alpha Epsilon. Reporting from Furman University, I'm Corey Davis, WYFF News 4.
Thank you, Corey. National Signing Day is here, and we have a live announcement right now on WYFF News 4. Here's Sports Director Brad Freilich.
This is the way National Signing Day is going. Players making announcements a year in advance. Let's go live to Spartanburg High School. We have the top-ranked running back in the country for the class of 2016. Right here in the upstate, it's Tavian Feaster announcing where he will play in 2016. Mark Dofer, take it away.
That's right, Brad. Absolutely a packed house here at Spartanburg High School as one of the best players in the 2016 class prepares to make his decision, make his commitment on where he will play his college football. We will turn it over to Spartanburg High running back Tavian Feaster.
First of all, I want to thank God, because without him, none of this is possible. Second of all, I want to thank my family for supporting me for these last couple of years. And these coaches, is just staying on me, making sure I get my schoolwork done. And I want to thank all of you for coming out and supporting me tonight. But, well, these next 4 years of my life, I would like to say,
has committed to Clemson University. That's not a commitment for this coming season, but the season after, the nation's #1 running back headed to Tigertown. We're live in Spartanburg. Mark Doe for WYFF News 4.
All right, Mark, thank you. And more from Brad in a bit. Weather keeps making news with a chance of flurries for part of the North Carolina mountains. WYFF News 4 Chief Meteorologist John Susrich right here. John, no major snow, but it's going to be cold for everybody, right?
Yeah, absolutely, especially for the mountainous areas, it looks like, Michael. Take a look at this. We warmed up nicely ahead of that Arctic front today, as expected, into the low 50s. Pretty nice. We're starting to cool down a little bit, but still low 50s. Yeah, pretty close to where it should be for this time of the year. Future Plus with the computer models. Watch what happens. This is as we go through the overnight hours. Once the Arctic front passes by, the winds will pick up out of the north and northwest, gusting over 30 miles per hour into the mountains of North Carolina, making for some low wind chills, along with a little bit of snow. And right now, it looks like the snow showers will be confined to the Tennessee, North Carolina line, but a couple of these flurries and snow showers could move into the rest of the mountains of North Carolina. No watches, no warnings, no advisories right now. And so scattered flurries late tonight for the North Carolina mountains, even the North Georgia mountains, along with early tomorrow morning. And then it gets much, much colder across the entire area. I'll talk more about that a little bit later on. Now back to you, Michael.
We'll be listening. John, thank you. The family of a murder victim is looking for some answers tonight, even after one of two accused killers was taken into custody. WYFF News 4's Myra Ruiz, live and local at the Greenville Law Enforcement Center for us right now. Myra?
Well, good evening, Michael. Tonight, one suspect is in custody. The search is on for a second in the Tuesday night shooting death of 23-year-old Shamice Logan. Now, deputies are asking for help finding 51-year-old Jeru Smith. He faces charges of murder, armed robbery, and possession of a weapon during the commission of a violent crime. They have already arrested 54-year-old Bobby Smith, who faces the same charges, and heard from the victim's family today while appearing before a judge.
What gives you the right to kill my baby? Why did you do that?
You know, we don't know if this guy was the guy or not. We're juggling right now.
Deputies say Bobby Smith was involved in an altercation with Shamice Logan prior to shooting her. Logan's body was found lying outside her home at number 2 Mayflower Avenue. Deputies say a hang-up call to 911 led them to the scene. The coroner says Logan died from multiple gunshot wounds, and it wasn't easy getting answers.
We had a problem at the scene last night. Nobody really wanted to talk or had much to say about anything. I just know that they were at a club somewhere on Augusta Road, and she left for whatever reason. Those people that were with her at the bar saw on Facebook where she had been killed, and they show up on the scene and then weren't willing to answer any questions or tell us anything about really anything.
And today, Bobby Smith says he did not kill Shamice Logan. Myra Ruiz, WYFF News 4, live in Greenville.
Transylvania County deputies say a man tried to hire someone to kill his ex-wife. Now, 47-year-old Daryl Lee Melton is facing charges. Deputies say during an undercover operation, Melton solicited an undercover officer to commit the murder. Melton is now charged with solicitation of another to commit a felony. In Spartanburg County, deputies say this man is a suspect in a shooting last night. He is now charged with attempted murder. Deputies say Richard Lamar Chapman shot a man on Kalmaya Street just after 10:30 last night. Investigators say the victim was well enough to talk to them today and identified Chapman as the gunman. Deputies found Chapman in an apartment off East Blackstock Road this afternoon, but he refused to come out. The SWAT team and hostage negotiators got involved. Investigators say Chapman finally surrendered once his mother talked to him on a loudspeaker.